So I saw the first episode of Spy X Family, which is actually a adventure, comedy, and spy themed anime series that which a spy is going to assassinate a enemy, but he actually has to have a family to do so. Now, normally I don't actually read the manga for this series, but after seeing the first episode, I'm actually enjoy the series as well. So the episode begins with a car carrying the diplomat actually gone over the cliff because the brakes is stopped working, which they knew on the organization that Ostinia, who actually knew about the country of the West, which the country of the East, knew about the assassination, which killed the diplomat, by which they knew that this was actually the work of the well-known spy known as Twilight, which he actually disguised as Agner, who actually took the photo of the diplomat who was wearing a touche, a hairpiece, which the real Agner knew that he actually was duped, knowing that the spy known as Twilight, which his real name is Loid Folger, has taken the page which forced the diplomat to resign. That which he actually goes by the name of Robert, knowing that the diplomat has a daughter named Karen, in which he broke up with her, knowing that she wanted to get married with him. But getting the paper, which in the coded message from headquarters congratulated him on his last mission. But now his next mission actually will come, which of course his next mission is the assassination of the enemy who is the leader of the National Unity called Donovan Desmond, which he actually threatens the treaty between the countries. And in order for him to kill him, he needs to have a pretend family, which Donovan is actually a paranoid man. He only goes and appeared in get-together gatherings because he actually goes into the social events where his son is actually the student of the elite school. So right now, he needs to have a family, which of course having a wife and daughter, which he has 1 week to do so. So he actually goes to find an apartment to have the pretend family. And he goes to an orphanage where he actually trying to find a child, one who can read and write, in which he had found Anya, in which he actually knew that the age requirement for the academy is 6, but she actually knew this because she revealed her age. Then she worked on the crossword puzzle, and the only reason why she knew all of this is because the truth is she's actually telepath, which she can read the minds of people that she come in contact with, in which she was also known as Subject 007. That's actually James Bond's code name, in which she actually is happy that Void is her father. So now she actually goes to live with him, in which she wanted to go on an adventure with him, knowing that she will get in his way, in which she continued to read his mind in the funny moments, of course, in which she knew that if he actually can't do this, then he'll take her back to the orphanage and get another one. But she begs him not to do so. In order for her to stop crying, she actually wanted peanuts. So we knew how she won't make this work. So Floyd picked up books on parenting. So we actually see another funny moment of Anya trying to go with Floyd, which she keep hiding in hiding places, in which at the end she actually is barricaded in the door by Floyd, which his right-hand man Frankie helped forge the ID and the ticket to the admission fee. And of course we knew how he got the info on Anya as well, which of course she actually was adopted by different families, and she was also returned many times, by which we see how Anya actually remembers what the scientists did, but she remembers how they continued to do experiments on her. But we've seen how she has messed around with Floyd's spy equipment, and Egner, who actually knew about Loid, as she messed with the communication device, which she thought if he knew about him being a spy, which we already knew that she actually read his mind, she put everything back in order. However, when Floyd returns, he knew about something is wrong. So we seen him actually open the door, and there's enemies actually there, knowing how he realized that Anya has been kidnapped. But we knew how the enemies, which working for Agner, knew how they're going to get to Floyd, in which we see how the goons return. But it's actually one of the goons who dressed up in Loid's clothes, and we see Loid in disguise as one of the goons have actually decided to take Anya back and actually decide to take them out, in which we knew how she's crying because she was afraid. But that's actually similar to his own past when he was abandoned as well. But we see how he won't let that happen. So we knew how he actually going to move to a new apartment, knowing how the entrance exam is underway, which Anya is going to pass the test, which they have made it in which of course we see how Floyd is actually happy and also exhausted. But at the end of the episode, during the end credits, the end theme playing the song, we see how they got a letter saying that the second phase of the mission is to have both parents in the meeting, which of course he needs to get a wife, in which we knew how the series will play out. But I honestly have to say that I love this series, despite of the fact that it's actually incredible and has so many comedy and actions in this series. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode next weekend when we get to the opening and ending theme songs. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the first episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is Anime Guy right here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.